Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little estate sale haul. I hadn't been to one actually in a little while, I guess with the craziness of the holidays and stuff, but I finally went to a few and I found some really cool pieces. All right, so I'm going to go by house because I feel like that's always easier because then everything's like on one receipt. I'm going to get the two random things out of the way because I don't know if anyone cares about this, but if you need tools, like power tools or any kind of tools really, always check the garage at estate sales because you can actually get a lot of like very useful things for very cheap. And something I've been wanting is like a square sander because I like to refinish like furniture, and it's very hard to get into the corners of things with my like round sander. So I had been on the hunt for this, and this was, so of course I always go on the 50% off day, which is usually their last day. So originally they had priced this at $15, so I got this for $7.50. What I also got, but it's already in the garage and I don't want to bring it in because it's kind of big, is a chainsaw. We have a couple of trees here on our property, and every now and then they need a little trim. So all we had was like a hedge trimmer, and that's great for like the shrubs and stuff, but when it comes to actual trees, we needed a chainsaw. So now we have one. And I think they priced it at 20, and then I got it for 10 bucks, which is a great deal. So at this first house, they actually had a lot of books. So I got a few. I tried not to get too many because I feel like I'm at a point where I don't really have that much space for books, but I am gonna be decorating my bedroom soon and I wanna add some books in there. So I figured, I would just get a few and maybe put some of these here in the living room and take some of the ones that I want for the bedroom. So up first, it's actually really cool. This is Sherlock Holmes, and it's in such a pretty color, like this brown with the gold writing. I just love. I love when I find books that are actually interesting, but that are pretty as well. So this is definitely one of them. This one was priced like separately. Like all the other books I think just had one general price, but this one was priced at $6, so I got it for $3. So for the rest of them, I think they priced it like coffee table books, I think were $4, something like that, and then the other books were like $2. I think they priced, honestly, almost all of mine as coffee table books, even though I don't really agree. Like, I wouldn't consider this one a coffee table book. It's like pretty small. But anyway, this is about Venice, and once again, very pretty colors. Has like this cream color here. Here's a little more gray, and then it has the gold writing. And I just love getting books that are of like places because, I don't know, I think it's cool to see like the art, the history, and I don't know, I just like books like that. So I guess these were all like $2 each since they're coffee table books. Oh, I forgot, I was supposed to put this out while I still have my Christmas decorations up. But this is called American Christmas Classics. Oh, I'm sorry if the camera just shook. Oliver jumped up on the table. So of course I looked at what was under this cover, and it's just like this really pretty like red with the gold writing. So I thought that during Christmas time, when my shelves are styled for Christmas, like decorated for Christmas, that this would be a pretty book to add there. And I think I have another Christmas one that's green. I'm not sure where that one is, but I think like together, so pretty. This actually just has like a bunch of like Christmas songs. Like it talks about the songs, but then also has like the lyrics. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then the last one is called The Story of Painting. And of course it has my colors, the like cream color with the gold writing, just super pretty. And I like that it has the story of painting. Like, look at all this cool artwork. I love it. This one is definitely a coffee table book. Okay, so for the last things of the first house, I feel like I need to explain because I basically got 3 of the same thing. So what happened was at the first house, they had this table where this guy was sitting, and they had letter openers from like all over the world. They were like in categories for like each country and stuff. And I was like, hey, I need a letter opener. Like, let me check it out. So most of them were priced at $5. So 50% off would be $2.50, except for a few, which I guess were just like really nice ones. So those were like priced separately. And I couldn't make up my mind between these two. So I got both since I'm like, they're only $2.50 each. And I was like, I could always, give one to Caleb so I could like keep in his office, and I have one. So this one right here is super cool. It's from South America. It didn't say the exact country, it just said South America. So that's what it looks like, and it's brass, and it's really cute. I really like it. But then this one I also liked because it's also like really heavy. Like this one is pretty light, But this one feels like it's like solid brass, and it's just such nice quality that I was like, I feel like I just have to get it. This one has this detail here with flowers, and this one is from Italy. So yeah, $5 for both of these. And you might be thinking like, well, you said you got 3. So what happened was, at the next house I went to, I found another letter opener, which is so weird because I've gone to so many estate sales and I've never seen any. And then all of a sudden on the same day when I had just gotten 2, I found another one at the other house that I really liked. Actually, what I liked wasn't even the letter opener itself. It was like the fact that it's a whole thing with scissors and a case. So basically it has this case, which is genuine leather. I don't know if you can read that right there. And then it holds a pair of scissors, which are brass, and I'm gonna guess like stainless steel or something like that for over here. I do need to like use some brasso on it because it's not looking so great. But they're very good scissors. I use this to wrap presents, like cutting wrapping paper, and it's so good. It's like very heavy too. And then it comes with a letter opener, which isn't that like, I don't know, exciting. Like it's not as pretty as these in my opinion, but the fact that it like fits perfectly into this case with the scissors, I tried to put these in here and they don't fit. So it's just such a pretty little set. I couldn't pass this up. So basically now I keep this one in my office, and then Caleb, I think, has been using this one. And then this one we just keep in the entryway table. So wherever we're opening mail, you know, we have a letter opener. This one was a bit more expensive, obviously, because it came with scissors and the leather case. It was. So it was priced at $16, and I got it for $8. At this second house, I got a few more brass pieces. I feel like it was a great day for brass. Before I show the brass, actually, let me show you a very random thing. Again, in the garage, because a lot of times you go in through the garage or you leave through the garage where you like pay and stuff. So I always like to look around, but they have like a whole box of these little flashlights, and I have a similar one that's silver, and we used it when we had like the hurricane and we lost power. Obviously we have bigger ones, but this is good to keep like on your nightstand. So I decided to grab another one because it was priced as 1, so I got it for 50 cents. Okay, so back to the brass. The next thing is a little random, but so pretty. This is a door knocker. Like, do you see that? I think it's so cool. Like you just like screw it into the door and then and not like we really need it because we have a doorbell, but I don't know, I just think it's really cute. And this was priced at $5, so I got it for $2.50, which is kind of crazy because it's like really heavy. Also, people love to knock on my door, even though we have a doorbell. So maybe this will be a little less intense than people like banging on the door. Am I the only one who hates when people knock on the door? Like something about it to me just sounds so like aggressive, and I feel like I get startled every time someone does that. I'm like, please just use the doorbell. Okay, the next thing I was very happy to find, because I have a few like brass candlestick holders, but they're just like, you know, for individual candles, and they're all around the same height. I wanted something like this where you could put in a few candles and it would be like different heights. So the middle one is like taller than the ones on the side, and I just thought this would be very pretty like at the center of like the dining table if I'm like hosting or something. And once again, brass, beautiful, just I'm obsessed with this. This was actually priced at $20, which is a little more than things that I usually, you know, get, but for it being solid brass, I feel like that was fair, and I got it for 50% off. So for $10, of course, I just had to have it. You can't even get something like this for $10, like for, I don't know, like any kind of metal at like Target or something. So the fact that, you know, you could find stuff like this at estate sales is why I love them. So next up, I actually got some gloves, which is a little weird considering I live in Florida. But recently, Caleb and I went to go visit some family in Tennessee, and it was cold. It even snowed. And I was looking, because I kept a lot of my New York stuff. Like I have my coats, I have like scarves and stuff. I went to look for gloves and I could only find one pair, which were these like fake like leather cheap ones, which were fine, but I don't like that they have like these little like silver studs on them. I wanted something a little more simple. So when I saw these, I was like, they're just, you know, all black, simple, real leather gloves. I was like, yes, please. And like inside they have like this other material, I don't know what it is, but to keep your hands nice and warm. And I figured them being like real leather, they'll also last me a very long time. And I have pretty small hands, so I was really happy that these like fit me perfectly. I guess the person who lived there was also, you know, small-handed. And these were priced at $8. I got them for $4. Okay, so I believe the next thing is the last thing, I think, because sometimes I just start, you know, using the stuff that I buy and then I forget. But this is a little leather wallet thing. It's like kind of like when you don't want to bring your whole wallet, you just want to bring like a few cards, maybe some cash. I needed something like that because I kept taking my cards out of my main wallet and just like sticking it in my pocket, which is not very safe because it could fall out or break or whatever. So when I saw this, I was like, I have to get this. And this is real leather as well. Let me take off the little price tag because I think it has the brand right there. I think that says Relic. It's kind of hard to see. There it is. Very cute. Has little slots here for like cards, and then it opens up here on the side where I'd probably put cash. And then it has this part in the back, which actually has a very strong magnet. So I guess you could like clip it to like your pants or something. I probably wouldn't do that. I don't know. It would scare me that it would fall off, although the magnet is very strong, so maybe. Yeah, I just thought it was so cute. And the fact that it was real leather, I couldn't believe that they priced it at $2. So I got this for $1. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I believe that is everything. I feel like I didn't get a lot, but I got very good pieces, which I'm very happy with. Because I feel like I'm at a point where our house is almost completely decorated, so I really don't need much. So when I go to estate sales, obviously I need to like control myself, you know, and just not buy things just because they're pretty if I don't really have the space for it. But the fun thing is that my friend actually needs to furnish her house, and I go with her, and it's exciting to be able to help her find things for her place. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. For those who like my hair videos and maybe are wondering, you know, when I'm gonna have one since I dyed my hair brown, I actually do think I'm going to be trying a color that is a little darker, because as my roots are growing in, you can really see the difference between the dark brown and the light brown. So I think I might try a dark brown soon. I also might have a few little makeovers coming up soon, so stay tuned for that if you like that kind of stuff. But yeah, until next time, bye.